Hey guys, it's Vornskyr here, and today we're back in Star Citizen, and we're going to take a look at update 1.3, which just came out a couple of days ago. Now it's not a big update, it's mostly a kind of balancing and bug fixing update. There is some new content and additions, and we will take a look at all that, but if you were thinking it was some massive game changing update because it's a 1.3 instead of a 1.2.1 or something like that, you're going to be disappointed. It is mostly just balancing and bug fixes, as I said. In one respect, it is a big update. This is another full game download, basically. At least it was for me. That means it's about 22 gigabytes, which is kind of annoying. I mean, I thought the whole reason we did that launcher update, a few updates ago, was to avoid doing this. But anyway, there's, you just got to put up with it, really. But yeah, if you're on a limited internet cap or anything like that, and you've got a monthly download quota, just be aware this is a 22 gigabyte update. Anyway, now that that's out of the way, I'll start off with something that happened before this update actually, and that is Star Citizen hit 1 million backers, or citizens, whatever you want to put it. And as a result of that, basically the whole alpha access and module passes and everything, that's no longer in effect. That's dead. So basically now everybody who buys the game gets access to the alpha. To be honest, I think that's a good thing. I think the module passes were way too confusing than they needed to be, and my buggy, where did my buggy just go? Oh, that's disappointing. Anyway, the module passes, yeah, they didn't quite really work. I think they caused more confusion than they were worth. I never really liked the idea of them. It always felt a bit weird, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, they're not a thing anymore anyway. So if you were an alpha backer, you should have an extra 10,000 UEC in your RSI account. UEC, of course, being the in-game currency that Star Citizen uses. And if you had purchased an Arena Commander Pass, like if you were not an alpha backer and you bought an Arena Commander Pass, then you should have received 5,000 UEC, which is it's effectively the cost of the pass. Because I think the pass was about $5 US. 1,000 UEC is $1 US, therefore $5, 5,000 UEC. Pretty simple, really. So anyway, I'm trying to work out where my buggy went, because I actually bought the buggy with that 10,000 credits and a little bit more. But anyway, so that's 1 million citizens. That's pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. But anyway, let's get into the actual update. So we'll start off with the Arena Commander stuff. I'm not actually going to do any flying around in Arena Commander or do any combat or anything like that. It's been months since I've actually played Arena Commander. Odds are that I wouldn't notice any differences and the video would be terrible because I would forget everything about how to play the game. Anyway, the stuff is all fairly basic, the updating and everything. A lot of it is to do with increasing survivability and balancing around that. So ship health and ship shields has been kind of increased a little bit. I think missile tracking has been reduced slightly. Some of the weapons ranges have been increased, and some other weapons, I think their range has been decreased. There's been velocity increases, that sort of thing. There will be a full link to the patch notes in the video description, and if you're very interested in the balancing and everything, then I suggest you check that out. But yeah, a lot of the balancing is to do with increasing survivability and adjusting weapons stats and all that around that goal. There is one cool thing, which is you can now exit the ship's seat in flight. I believe the keybind to do that is Control F. And yeah, that means you basically, in certain ships, I think the Avenger, maybe the Aurora, I can't quite remember. There's a list in the patch notes. But yeah, you press that key and you can stand up and get out of your ship, and I think you just kind of clip around afterwards because it doesn't really work properly. But this is kind of one of the important things of multi-crew ships. And so this is getting the interior physics and everything ready for that. Because obviously the multi-crew ships, you need to be able to get up out of the seat while the ship is flying so that somebody else can get into the seat and all that sort of thing. So that's really cool. There has also been 2 new weapons added, one of which is available on the Voyager Direct store. I'm not sure if both of them are, but one of them definitely is. So the first one is a size 4 cannon, the name of which I can't remember off the top of my head, but apparently it's got I think it was a 2.2 second refire rate or something like that. And yeah, as I said, size 4, so it's one of the big weapons. It's probably pretty hard hitting. I haven't had a chance to test it out. I'm not going to buy it off the Voyager Direct store because that's a lot of money, basically, for a single weapon. But anyway, the other weapon is a size 2 mass driver. So a bit more variety for checking out weapons and everything, assuming you want to spend the money on it if your ship doesn't already have those weapons. But yeah, so that's mostly the Arena Commander stuff. As I said, it's a lot of balancing and all that sort of thing. So let's run over to one of the other additions, and we'll start going on to the social module stuff now, because there has been some changes to do with that as well. So the first one is the thing that I'm running very, very slowly towards, and it's basically an outfitting screen for your social module loadout, or your FPS kind of walking around the hangar and social module thing. So it's just this little platform here, so just go up to it and press the use button, and you get this nice little interface. You can see I'm wearing the heavy outlaw armor at the moment, and you just click on which one you want and it automatically equips it, which is pretty cool. I can't work out how to rotate this guy around, whether you can just click and drag or anything like that. I'm not quite sure. Clicking and dragging isn't working at the moment. And it's interesting as well, there's a voice selector here, so obviously at some point in the future you'll be able to change your character's voice through this screen. So yeah, that all works pretty smoothly. It's pretty cool. It would be nice if there was a way to rotate your character around. Maybe there isn't, I just don't know what it is, but anyway. So, and then once you've done that, you just click exit. So that's pretty cool. And one other thing, well, a number of other things, but one of the things I was going to show you is the Grey Cat buggy has been overhauled. I haven't actually shown the Grey Cat before because I never owned one prior to today. And yeah, I was going to show it to you, but it's disappeared and I don't know how to get it back. Anyway, I should be able to find some other ones because the Grey Cats have now been added into the social module area, and you can drive them around. Apparently they will explode, and if they explode you actually get to respawn in the medical bay and everything as well. So let's head up and we'll see some of the new stuff here. So go up here, click launch, and one thing that we should get now as well, or apparently that elevator was supposed to show all of the available instances as well as how many people are in the instance and that sort of thing as well. And we've got a new loading screen here, as you might be able to see. Maybe I'll get that screen later on, I'm not quite sure. It could be there was only one instance available, I suppose. I don't really know. But anyway, that's one of the changes. And there is also a few keybind changes as well. Not all of them appear to be able to be reset. That's why you might notice I've got that augmented reality thing up at the moment. It's because that's been changed to the F10 key, and F10 is my default recording key. So it's, yeah, as soon as I started recording, augmented reality popped up, basically. And I had a look in the controls earlier, and I couldn't see a way to reblind that specific control. So a little bit frustrating, but that's probably not something that will affect the majority of people, unless, you know, you're using recording software and you haven't changed the keybinds on that recording software. But anyway, so what else? We've got new emotes as well. I'm not really going to go through those. They are all listed in the patch notes. It's just basically slash commands as you would be accustomed to from any MMO. And this loading screen is taking a while. Hopefully that problem that we saw earlier with the social module has been fixed, where you could just load forever and then get kicked out, because that was really frustrating. But anyway, I guess we'll go through this loading screen and then we'll check out the updated social module. Okay, so we've loaded in. As you can see, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Let's not ask too many questions. Anyway, and luckily the augmented reality has now disappeared. My frame rate is terrible as well. But anyway, let's head out here. And I never saw that screen to choose what instance to load into. It seems to have frozen at the moment. Hopefully it's just a little hiccup. There we go. Alright. So apparently there's a new area called the Galleria, which is under construction supposedly, but we can't access it. I don't know where it is, which is a little bit annoying. But God, my frame rate's so bad. It's a lot worse than it was last time I was recording in this area. Anyway, let's see if we can find some of these Grey Cat buggies that are... Oh, there's one. Ow. There we go, that exploded. That guy's probably dead. Guess you can die in the Grey Cat explosions. Rip in peace. Anyway, let's see if we can find a Grey Cat, and we'll also see if we can find the Galleria. Like I said, I've got no idea where it is. So we'll just run around aimlessly for a little bit. Well, I wonder if this is it. It is supposedly under construction. It could be some sort of gallery sort of area, I suppose. I really don't know. It's, I don't think this area was available previously. It's just a nice little lookout, I suppose. Pretty cool. Alright, so the way I got here was it's kind of down near Dumpers Depot, however you want to say it. Let's see if I can make my way back. I probably can't now. I'm going to be lost. We're trapped here forever. Oh yeah, coming soon. Galleria Retail Shopping Centre. Okay, so this is a new area. So we've already seen it, so let's just go out to how I found it. Wait, hold on. This isn't the way I came. Okay. I have managed to get lost. It didn't take long. Oh, grey cat. Let's see if we can get it. Oh, it's not in the best condition. No. Pressing F and nothing happens. Bugger. Alright. So, not a whole lot over here. I don't think there's any way for me to get up this scaffolding. No. What about this one? No. Okay. So now I've got to figure out how to get out of here. But it looks like it's a pretty reasonably sized area. And I guess, I don't know if they'll fill in all of these various buildings with different shops and everything. I guess that's it's a possibility. I thought that guy might be coming to pick me up in that grey cat, but no such luck. But yeah, if they fill in all of those shops, then there will be a fair few different places to visit and that sort of thing on this city, world, planet thing. Okay, so which way did I go? I think we go out this way. Maybe. Yeah, okay. There we go. There's Dumpers. So that's how you get to the new Galleria area. You go down to Dumpers and you turn right, basically, and there's a whole bunch of new stuff to have a look at there. Nothing crazy interesting or anything like that, because it is still under construction. No idea when that construction will be finished. But whatever. Pretty cool. So now all we have to do... Oh, hello. All we have to do is find a grey cat and crash it and explode and kill ourselves. What if I can get in this guy's grey cat as a passenger? That would do it for me. That's all I need. Ooh. Come on. Stop, 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 stop. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Hold on. Oh, there we go. I'm getting in. Awesome. Sweet. I can't actually look around or anything while I'm in this, but this guy's obviously doing his best to kill us both, and I'm perfectly okay with that. Because I want to see what it's like respawning in this new area. He's not doing a great job of it though. Oh, okay, we go up the stairs. Oh, there we go. Bang. Cool. Oh, there we go. A little bit glitchy, unsurprisingly. And we have respawned. Alright, so that's how the respawning works in the med bay. And you'll basically respawn here if you kill yourself in a buggy or if you manage to go out of bounds anywhere. That's pretty cool. But yeah, so that's most of the new additions. It's pretty cool. The next big thing to look forwards to is, I believe, the multi-crew update, which will be 1.4. And I'm not quite sure about this. I think that at the moment they're looking at rolling a Star Marine as well, which is of course the FPS module, as well as multi-crew ships together. I think they're calling that, and I might be wrong about that by the way, but at the moment they're calling it Multi-Crew's Arena Commander 2.0. Yeah, like I said, I'm not actually sure about that now that I've said it, but I think definitely the next big update will be Arena Commander 2.0, with Star Marine either built into that or coming later. But yeah, the Star Marine delays are definitely real. It's very, very delayed at this point. Anyway, so I think the Arena Commander 2.0 is also looking at coming with a very small persistent universe. Kind of like what Elite Dangerous did in their first alpha and beta stages, which was having a very small universe and then kind of adding on to that. I believe that's what they're planning on doing with the next Star Citizen updates. But like I said, I haven't read very much about this, and what I did read was a few weeks ago, so I may be completely wrong, so take it with a grain of salt. But anyway, so this is update 1.3. It's pretty cool. It is nice walking around the social module and everything, even though there's not much reason to, if I'm honest. But yeah, so I will have to check out these Arena Commander changes sooner or later. Let's see if you can run me over. Not disappointing. Oh. Anyway, yeah, as I said, it's been so long since I played Arena Commander that any footage I took of that would probably be really, really terrible at this point. So that's why I haven't done any of that. But yeah, so I think I'll end this one here. So until next time, I've been Vornskyr. I hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.